So, you clicked on this video because you wanted to know what it's like before you start your workout journey. If you're going to start your workout journey, just know this is the best decision you could ever make. If you're still on the fence, do it. This is your sign. Because the second you decide to change your mind and lock in and actually see it through, you're going to realize that your life is going to be so much better. You're going to feel happier. Your self-esteem is going to be higher. You're going to have different opportunities. More people are going to have respect for you. You know, you look better, you feel good. And overall, this helps because not only all those things I just mentioned, but you just look better. Like it's just perfect. It's amazing. It's the best return on my investment ever. Everything I did in my life, this is S-class tier. This is a necessity. You should be doing this already, but it's all good. If you're getting on the bandwagon late, let me tell you the things you need to know before you start your workout journey. Number one, all you have to do is try. The first step, the hardest step, is to actually do it. So many people always talk about working out. They talk about doing this. They talk about changing their lives. They're going to say they're going to do it next week, tomorrow, whenever it is in the future. But once that day comes, they talk even more and talk even more, and they push it down the line. They catch up to that deadline, push it down the line, once hit that deadline, and so forth and so forth. But all you have to do is get in there and try. You know what's better than talking and planning and all that? Getting in your car, getting on your bike, getting on your scooter, getting on your hoverboard, and going to your closest gym and actually starting and getting that membership. That is the first step into your workout journey that you have to do. If you can't do that, then you're constantly going to just be talking about it. And who wants to be around someone who's constantly talking about things and not doing them? Because now everyone's going to think you're a liar. And one thing that I'm not is a liar, okay? So the first thing you got to do is make sure you try your best to get to that gym. Don't just talk about it, all right? Even if you're talking about it, set that deadline and actually hold yourself accountable to it. Because if not, you're just going to be one of those people who's talking about getting in the gym, who's talking about this and that, and is doing a whole lot of talking. They're moving their mouth, they're working out their mouths, but they're not trying to actually put themselves in a better situation for themselves. Make sure you start sooner rather than later. Number two, consistency is king. Let me tell you something right now, all right? Let me tell you something right now. If you're thinking about going to the gym and you finally got into the gym, you finally got that membership, understand, don't let that membership become deactivated, all right? Don't let it become an inactive account. Hold yourself accountable. At least go 3 times a week. There's 7 days out of the week. There's 7 days out of the week. You're telling me you can't go 3? It's not for a half hour. Just get into the habit. Because if you're just going to get that gym membership and you're not going to go, and you're going to go twice this week, once this week, skip the next one, come 3 times, no, unacceptable. You're not going to make any gains like that, and you're going to not only be wasting your time, but you're going to be wasting your money as well. So I feel like if you are going to start this journey, you have to lock in on it. You have to be consistent. Find a way to stay consistent. Ask yourself, push yourself, ask yourself deep questions, because if you can't see this through and you need somebody, right? Because if you can't hold yourself accountable, let me say this. If you can't hold yourself accountable, but your manager, right? You work a job and your manager could tell you what to do, but you can't tell yourself what to do, then shame on you, because you should be able to get up, do what you have to do when you don't like to do it, regardless of how you feel, right? And no manager telling you what to do. You don't need, right? You don't need motivation, right? You need discipline. You need to be disciplined enough to actually see something long term that's not going to be 1 or 2 days with 1 or 2 days ahead, something that takes months, years, decades to achieve. That's when you know you're consistent. Because if you're going to be constantly being inconsistent and not going, then what's the point? What's the point? I thought we were here to actually get better. I thought we were here to do what we have to do, not just meaninglessly go to the gym and do what we got to do. No, we're not doing that. So just make sure you stay consistent. Number 3, there will be ups and downs, and you will have a lot of setbacks. Once you master your consistency, you can't be discouraged when you go through your ups and downs. There will be ups, there will be downs. You will take 3 steps forward and 5, 10 steps back sometimes. But you will still be better than when you first started. That's all. That's the key to the whole thing. You will be better than when you first started. So when you go through your ups and downs, you never hit that baseline. You can start here, right? You go up, you go down, but you go up again, down, up, maybe go up super high, super down, but you'll never hit that baseline ever again once you start. Just the beauty in that, it's just so beautiful because you just know that you're getting better, even if it's a long journey, right? Because the journey never ends. It's a lifestyle. But when you're going through your ups and downs and you're never hitting that baseline again, when you go through your ups and downs and that every time you go down, it's further up from the last time you went down. So either way that you feel like, oh, I've been putting in all this work, blood, sweat, tears coming all the time, and I got this setback and I look just how I looked 4 months ago. Even though you might look at how you looked 4 months ago, you still look better than you did 2 years ago. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to everybody. Just understand that there will be setbacks, but your ups will go really up and your downs sometimes can go really down. But if you still stay on the mission and you're still consistent and you're still on your journey and you never give up and you never get discouraged, you can still be great. You can still be great. You can be the best person you can be, and that's what it's all about. And that's what the only thing that matters, becoming the best person you could be. Number 4, weight doesn't really matter. The dumbbells you have, the barbells you have, all that weight, any different type of weight, Smith, barbells, cables, whatever it is, right? You need to understand that weight doesn't always matter. It's not about how much weight you could put up, how much weight. It's not always about that. Maxing out the bar, sweating, barely bad form, twisting and shaking, and playing twister on the ground. Like, nah, that's not what it's about. It's about form and technique. Form and technique will always beat weight. All right? Because if you're doing the perfect form, let's say there was 2 people, me and my friend, right? Let's call him Bob, me and my boy Bobby, right? We pull up to the gym all the time. We work out together, but we work out differently, all right? He likes to go super heavy all the time. His form is kind of corrupt. He's shaking, he's twisting, he's curling, he uses momentum, he's throwing it up, right? But he got so much more weight than me. He got 2 times more weight than me. He's throwing it up, right? Maybe you could say he looks good. He's a big dude, right? But he's looking not as optimal as he should be, right? But then there's me, right? Maybe Bobby's bigger than me, but I look in a way better than Bobby. I'm more proportioned than Bobby. My muscles look better than Bobby. My genetics maybe he has better genetics than me. Who cares who has better genetics, honestly? But yeah, my muscles look better, but his muscles are bigger. Cool, right? If you're working out for aesthetic, especially, if you want to be one of those people that look good, right? Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me show you right now. I never really do this, but who cares, right? So, this is me right now. Just so you know. Just so you know I'm not messing around, all right? Right now I'm 180. I'm around like 9% body fat, 9% body fat. I go to the gym 6 times a week. I do what I gotta do. I'm in there. I'm not saying you gotta go as hard as me, but we gotta get better, But like I was saying, right, form is essential because if you want to look good, you want to prioritize form. You get better pumps. Everything is just better, all right? Because especially on the injury side, you don't want to get injured. All that heavy weight with improper form can lead to injury. So if you want to have longevity, it's not about the weight, it's about how you do it. And the last one, this workout journey is 80% eating, 20% working out. Meaning, it's not about how much you work out necessarily. It's about how good your diet is. It's about how good you're eating. Are you drinking your water? Are you eating your fruits and vegetables? Are you spacing out your meals? Are you eating consistently on time every day? Are you eating blank calories, or are you actually eating whole food, nutritious diet? You know, are you sticking to a whole food, nutritious diet? Maybe you're eating everything, maybe you're eating nothing, maybe you're eating completely good, halfway in the middle, or bad. Either way, whatever it is, your diet can get better. No matter who you are, your diet can get better. So figure out how to make your diet better. Make sure your protein's high, right? Make sure you cut out fast food because it's not doing anything for you, but making sure your stomach is full. That's all it is doing for you, honestly. But you have to make sure you're eating these really healthy, whole foods that are good for you. You feel better, your brain is better, your brain works at a better functionality, like everything just is smoother, like you feel good. I get better sleep, I don't have brain fog, I can make decisions, I feel good, I'm lifting, you know, all these things I'm saying to you right now. Tell me, why wouldn't you not want to do this? In conclusion, I know you're about to start your workout journey. You can do this, right? You can do this, but it starts with you. Because I can't hold your hand to walk in the gym with me. You're going to have to do it yourself. And this is a decision that you have to make. So hopefully, if you are about to start your workout journey, I hope I could have helped you, influence you to start. Because I'm telling you, the return on investment is crazy. You're going to think you're going to wish you started sooner rather than later. 2 years down the line, because you're going to realize that this is a grind, this is a journey, but you have to start now. Take action. Anyways, man, this is your boy Zany. I've been saying it mad long, but I'm off this. Make sure you like and subscribe, like. I'm off this, man. Peace.